GrowthTime Live, and today we are going to jump right into it. Weapon of warfare, winning in life and leadership. And today we're going to talk about that battle, that war. How can we win? How can we choose beliefs and take the right course so that we can win in life and leadership? So the discussion is about how we overcome ourselves. The belief, or I would say the limiting belief of self-reliance is what we're going to discuss today. And then how we infuse dependent trust so that we can actually win, overcome, live victoriously, and just make an awesome impact in other people's lives. So it's really about our beliefs. Our beliefs, we get to choose them. They may be ingrained from a lot of life and learnings and pains, but the great thing is today you woke up and you get to choose your beliefs. You get to choose what you're going to move forward, and those beliefs are going to limit you and your outcomes, or they're going to grow you and move you forward and others with you. So when I thought about this concept, weapon of warfare, my mind went back to the 80s. Yeah, that's a generation plus ago, but I was a young kid and I thought about Magic and Bird. A lot of people can relate to that. And it was this commercial that came out before the shoe market exploded, and it was about choose your weapon. And there was Larry Bird and there was Magic Johnson, both my boyhood idols. I love them both, although it was hard to be a Celtic and Lakers fan. But man, they were both my ballers, my heroes. And with that, they had this commercial where they'd step out, show their sneaker, and say, choose your weapon. And the other thing that came to mind was I love Avengers, so I'm thinking about Captain Marvel. And gosh, the power, the strength, the dignity, and how she chooses her weapon to use, and how she actually almost overcame Thanos and reinstituted order in the Marvel universe because of her, because of Captain Marvel. Or I think about like Call of Duty and Halo, people that are gamers, and they go to this place where they have to accumulate rewards, points, pay big bucks to get the right weapon. Because if they have the right weapon, and if you're choosing the right weapon, you got a chance to win. But oftentimes we're not sure of the battle, and we're not sure how to win, and then how we're going to choose the right weapon. So that's what we're going to explore a little bit today again, is choosing that weapon of warfare that's going to push you forward, move you forward to reach your potential, live your best life, and make an awesome impact in others. So let's talk, let's coach, let's figure out self-reliance. Self-reliance, yeah. So here's the belief. I'm sure you get it, but the belief is it's kind of all up to me. Self-reliance says it's all up to me. Like I'm the master of my own universe. I need to be in control. I need to rely on myself in order to see an outcome, a result. And with self-reliance, what you have to think about too is it's all up to you. It's basically your strengths, your thoughts, your mindset. Everything is going to accomplish anything in your life. And that's the position. That's what self-reliance really is. And we choose it quite frequently. Now, here's some of the pain points experienced when we rely on self too much, when we put self-reliance as the center of our belief. Here's the effects it has on us, on our life. We feel the weight of performance. We feel the weight of performing how we show up each day, how we live, how we perform at work. Like we just feel the weight of that. It becomes a lot. We fall into this place of sometimes isolating. When things don't go well, when it's not getting our way, or things aren't moving forward like we hoped or dreamed, we can tend to want to isolate, like retreat, like move backwards. And that becomes a challenge because that's a pain point. And then really the other part is with it is you feel less than, like less than everybody else. Because everyone's got great social media and you compare and contrast quite a bit. But when you're relying on self, you tend to have this feeling of, oh, I'm less than, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not getting there. That's a tough spot. And then you look at leadership, because we need to win at life and leadership. And we see the effects of self-reliance on leadership. So one of the major pain points of self-reliance and leadership comes down to alienating your teammates, the people you're with. I can remember years ago playing college basketball with the legendary coach, Coach McKillop, at Davidson College. And our junior year, there was a lot of self-reliance. A lot of people trying to take things in their own hands and trying to win the game, make it happen, get the glory. And he brought this chapter of a book, which was so cool. It was Pat Riley, The Winner Within. And one of the chapters was about the disease of me. And boy, myself included, we had some of that on the team. We relied on ourselves, and it was about us in order to see a goal or result or something change. That's not good leadership within the team. And then the other part where you see this fragmented of self-reliance and leadership is really when it comes down to like no team buy-in. So like you don't get your team bought in when you're relying on yourself. There's no collaboration. There's no unity. There's no other viewpoints to consider because you're relying on you to accomplish that goal in leadership, and that's a crash and burn. Two is better than one. Two get a better return for their labor. That's actually Ecclesiastics if you want to look up that. But you get more from being connected and partner with others. But self-reliance shuts down team buy-in. It's a no game, no starter. And then the third part is you get overwhelmed. Like that is a pain point of self-reliance. You get overwhelmed. Remember early on in management and leadership days, we do sales and sales performance. And what I did in sales was I would try to, when the team was against the line, always try to take control, rely on myself to get us across the finish line. And that didn't work. It exhausted myself. I became overwhelmed. It leaves you frustrated. There's too many tasks and goals and things you're trying to take on, and you can't get them done. And those are some of the pain points you experience when you're relying on self. Not good. So then you look at it, all those concepts of pain and the process of it limits opportunities, it limits growth, yours and others, when you rely on yourself. So we have to make a different choice. We have to wake up each day. We have to make the choice each day to choose an empowering belief. And really what I want to share is about dependent trust. Like, so dependent trust, there's really three areas that you want to look at dependent trust. And you can measure if you're using that weapon. If you're pulling out this weapon of warfare, dependent trust, you're going to win at life. You're going to have more joy. You're going to see more love. You're going to see your character and your ability to show up strong each day increase. And you're going to win at leadership. Your vision is going to increase. Your authority is going to increase. More results. So dependent trust is this key concept, this key belief that will empower you. It'll set you free. But the hard part is letting go, because we love self-reliance. We love to hold on. We love to think we've accomplished it all, or we are the ones who drove it. We are self-made. So get over it. Like, you didn't even change your own diapers. Like, if you didn't even change your own diapers, how are you self-made? Someone helped you. You depended on somebody. Going in and coming out, you're dependent. So number one is people. Dependent trust. You have to dependently trust in other people. Now that can be hard because the reality is we've all been in life experience to get burned, disappointed, let down. But yet we got to believe in the goodness of people. We got to believe in hope and trust that they're going to do the next right thing. And we're going to have to put our faith and hope and trust in people again. So when you look at this, you need people in your life that you can be trusted, that you can get really real with in your life, in your journey, in your circumstances. You're going to need those. Friends, brothers, sisters, pastors, mentors, coaches, bosses, leaders. You're going to need people that you are willing to trust your journey with, your life with, that can help support you so you can get the most out of your dreams, most to your aspirations, most to your goals. It's so important. And then number two, in leadership, goodness, when you look at leadership, you're going to have to dependently trust in the team and the people that are under your authority. Yeah, authority is those big words that we need in terms of overseeing and the people that are under us. But we're going to have to start trusting them. You can't do it on your own. You've proven it. You've done it before. You're going to have to make that choice day by day. If you're going to reach your potential, you're going to have to trust others. You're going to have to trust in that team and that leadership, the people underneath you. Say, I've been through that painful experience, and it's still a choice I have to make today. And number three is the really big one. I like three. It's almost like three. If you're a three-point shooter, if you're a Steph Curry fan, Davidson College alum, let's go with it, three ball. But look, three is really where the rubber hits the road. And I think this is where it's the levelizer. This is where it gets real, because the reality is you get let down by people. You get let down by leadership. You're going to get let down by others. But if you have the viewpoint that you're going to choose dependent trust and coach, the great growth coach, God himself, if you're going to make that choice and make it again each day after each day after each day, you're going to live victoriously. You're going to win in life and you're going to win in leadership. And that starts with first being on his team. If you're not subscribed, if you're not joined, if you haven't really got to a place where you fully surrender to God and to the Lord and put Jesus in that picture, it's going to be a harder journey. You're going to always gravitate towards self-reliance in a stronger way, and you're going to limit your outcomes, limit your potential, limit your relationships, limit life, limit leadership. That's just a heck of a lot of limits. But you want to break through boundaries, and surrendering that peace, getting through self-reliance, and trusting in God, trusting in the Lord is the most powerful way to break through, to win that war. Think of it like a battleground state. And yeah, I just kind of went a little political on you. I'm not going to go into viewpoints, but the reality is that that's a battleground state. Self-reliance or dependent trust is the battleground. And to win that war, to see your hopes and dreams and what you're aspiring to do come to pass, you're going to have to win that battleground state. And you're going to win it today. You're going to win it right now. Like, this is the moment where you can choose to dependently trust in him, to sign up on coach's team and believe that he will oversee all the pain, all the journey, all the things you are afraid to trust in. Coach will help you. And not just in life. We're talking about leadership too. Leaders and business owners. Trusting and dependently trust that it's truly not your business, it's his. And making that decision each day is going to empower you to make better decisions, move the team forward. It's really critical. It's key. It's how you're going to win that battle state, how you're going to win the war for your dreams and goals and aspirations. It's all about dependent trust. So look, today on Growth Time, those are just analogies. Shared a little bit of a few couple stories. We're going to continue this journey. I hope that moved you or questioned your thought process, or at least just move you a little farther towards your goals, a little farther in your relationships, a little farther to live in the growth life. If I'm a coach and I push you in that direction, you did good, right? Dependent trust. Choose it. Believe it. That's going to be your guiding principle. So that is Growth Time. We are signing off, Coach Q, and this is going to be a great week for you. You're going to dependently trust and choose that belief. Magic, miracles, breakthroughs are going to happen. It's Growth Time, baby.